We also form the superlative differently with adjectives that end in er in the nominative singular masculine. And that's the same whether they're second declension adjectives or third declension adjectives when they have the er. They form the superlative by adding remus to the masculine singular form. Notice this time it's not to the stem, like we did with the previous adjectives whose stem ended in l. Here we add it to the masculine singular form. So notice liber means free, most free, freest. Take liber and add remus. So we've got a double R. There's no isimus. Let's take a look at how this works. The comparative form is regular, as I said, which means that there we do follow the usual rules. The comparative, we will add IOR to the stem. This is where things get tricky because the stem comes from the feminine form. We look at the second form when they're listed in a dictionary. Liber, libera, liberum. Liber, we've got an E in the masculine and the feminine, so we keep the E. In the superlative, liberimus, and we keep it in the comparative. Look at acer, acris, acre. Again, the stem comes from the feminine, acris. We lose the E. So in the comparative, acrior is sharper, or acrius if it's neuter. That's unpronounceable in the superlative. So we go back to that nominative singular form and put the E back in, acerimus aum. We need to have a vowel sound in there. So for the ER adjectives, we always have the E in front of the erimus. That's why we go back to that nominative singular form. If the stem drops the E, then by all means we drop it in the comparative, but we need to put it back in the superlative. So liber, liberior, liberimus, but acer, acrior, acerimus.